Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I'm talking in this high-pitched voice, but like I said, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's EAHamm and I love to provide writing tips, as well as I do talk about grief and depression and anxiety as it relates to writing, and I love to encourage the creative. If that sounds like something you would like to see each and every week, go ahead and click subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started on today's video. It was brought to my attention, I believe it was just last week or the week before that, from a dear friend of mine that this is Poetry Month or National Poetry Month, one of those things. And when I heard that, I said, where have I been? I love to write poetry. In fact, the book that I have out now is a poetry book. I've done a couple of poetry spoken word videos on this channel. I will link them above in the cards and you can check those out. I decided I was going to read from my book, Colors of My Heart. Now, it just wasn't vibing with me. It wasn't speaking to me, even though I love those poems. I've read them to death. I've used them to death on my Instagram. Shameless plug. If you don't follow me there. I will link that, all of my social media below. But like I said, I used a lot of the poetry from that book. I pulled out pieces for my Instagram page, and all the weeks and months leading up to the time of the release of my book, I put out different parts of the poems. Now, you might want to know what those poems are about. I can give you a brief synopsis. The title is Colors of My Heart, a Poetic Memoir. And I decided to call it Colors of My Heart because it is a vast array of emotions in this book. I cover love, I cover grief, I cover friendship and loss, and there are even a few poems from tragedies that had hit our nation. I believe I put a poem in there from 9/11, 2 poems to be exact. And I even wrote a poem, I'm not sure if I put it in this book or not, but when the Casey Anthony trial was going on, that really, really shook me to my core. And I think I wrote a poem about that, but I should probably check that out. But anyways, it's just kind of like a poetic memoir. It's the story of my spiritual journey, not necessarily religion, but like the spiritual side of me over the past 10 plus years. And if that sounds like something you would like, you should order it on Amazon. I will leave all of the information to that below this. And before I go to today's poem, it's a spoken word poem. It's coming up on 4 years since my dad unexpectedly died of a massive heart attack. And if you've ever had anyone in your life pass away suddenly, then you know exactly the emotions that go into that. You weren't expecting it. No matter how they died, you just were not ready for them to leave so quickly. You didn't get to say goodbye. I'm not minimizing those who got to say goodbye. That's a whole nother ball game. I can't even imagine what they had to go through, the grief that they suffered for weeks and months and maybe years, you know, knowing their loved one is dying. But there's something different about a sudden death. And the poem I did today that I'm going to share with you, it's talking about the emotion that went into when I found out that my dad passed away. And without further ado, here it is. A vacuum of sorrow awaits on my doorstep. Yet I have to push through the crowds of people who are blocking the way. I have to see him, but you can't right now. Why? Your children need you. Mommy, Mommy, you have to come quickly. He's gone. No, babies, he's not. He's resting now. But I saw him. No, it's okay. I've got you. Mama's got you. You sit right here while I go and see him. I have to see him. Please move. You can't see him, but I've got to talk to him. No, you don't understand, honey. He's gone. What do you mean he's gone? He's gone. No, I just talked to him yesterday. But honey, he's gone. No. I walk through the doorway, down a hallway much too long for the sorrow that awaits. I push my way through, and in the room, he's but a small person. His 6-foot frame lies helplessly on the floor, and I can't seem to grasp the fact that it's no longer him. Even though it's the body of my father, even though I have seen him 1,000 times or more, I just know that it's not him, yet I can't breathe. I can't even cry. I fall to my knees. Please come back. Please, Daddy, hear me. It's too soon. Where did you go? He's gone, honey. No, he's not gone. There's no way he's gone. I just talked to him in this room yesterday. I can't seem to grasp this concept. My sister pulls up and throws her keys. She falls to the pavement in disbelief. I can't even find the courage to call my brother. I can't even call my mom. There's no way I can tell my mom. And all these hordes of people, they surround me, yet I feel so alone. I feel so small in a tunnel. This tunnel I'm walking through, I can't walk it alone. But I wipe my eyes. My children need me. They have to see a strong mother, and I hold them close to my heart. I point to the sky. We'll see him again someday. So he's really gone, Mommy? Yes, sweetie, he is. I'm so sorry you had to find him that way. As you can tell, that poem was very hard for me to record. It took me a couple of tries, maybe 10, I don't know. But it was hard. And it's not fake, it was real emotion. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed my spoken word poetry. Like I said, each and every week I try to put up a video on this channel. I like to reach out to the creatives, which includes the writers, the photographers, the artists, whether you paint or draw, actresses, actors, just anything to do with the creative field, musicians. We are all one huge umbrella of people, and we all have a creative side. And if it sounds like something you would enjoy, like I said at the beginning of this video, click to subscribe, like this video, and I am going to be doing a Q&A video coming up shortly. If you have any questions for me whatsoever, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If you write poetry, let me know in the comments as well. Let's connect. And like I say each and every week to my fellow writers, keep on writing.